that he's going home without a working PC, and I pointed over there. But then I was like, he did.
J-Rod.
But then I was like,
personal computer.
I think it's back up.
Okay, we're back. J-Rod won the first match, so I think Absol said that he just wants to run it back. I guess that means it's not necessarily a stage thing. It's more like, hey, I'm comfortable knowing that I messed up somewhere. It's not, a stage thing. So I guess that's a bit of confidence by Absol there, that he saw a couple things that he missed, and he's like, hey, I can adapt.
this whole tournament, dude.
Is this part of the PR?
Alright, so, Mario vs. Bayonetta, like I was saying earlier before the exploit went out, Absol definitely knows a lot of matchups. Mario's a common matchup, but since Absol's a Wi-Fi warrior, he's just going to know a lot of matchups because on Wi-Fi you're playing against everybody. So, I mean, the only really good Mario here in North Louisiana is me. Optimal, that is. The best two. Well, I'm using it for context. The best two Marios in Louisiana. Oh my goodness!
Get freaking body, bro.
That's actually a neat setup. So, Bayonetta's heel slide. Yeah, it'll guarantee into a lot of stuff. But if you want to wait it out and see if they'll air dodge, you can actually get just anything you want. So, like, you heel slide, and then if they air dodge, you get kill. You get whatever you want. Oh my goodness!
My God!
If he
take his life.
If J-Rod had actually ended that with an F smash, so Dark Rosie does this all the time. You do up air to nair, and then it actually true confirms into a forward smash. So Jeremy, he actually could have forward smashed if he wanted to, but he
yeah. But even then, on that ledge get up, he could have probably stage spiked by a get up attack.
Ooh, that's a tense situation. It's always kind of like, it doesn't happen a lot in Smash 4. It definitely happens a lot in Brawl. Whenever you're shielding and your opponent's shielding and you're just right next to each other, so it's like, yo, who's gonna do what? Normally I just jump. Oh, I like the spot dodge. Calling out a grab. There's not really a lot of ways you can edge guard Bayonetta. Her up B basically just goes past the ledge. So you gotta kind of watch, and it's more of what is she gonna do after she grabs the ledge, more of like how can I like mess with her off stage, because you can't really unless you're Luigi, or maybe like Cloud or something with like a big sword. Back throw from the center stage, that's not really gonna do it. J-Rod tried to get the sneaky kill with the thuggery with down B. That's actually a thing. You can push him under the blast zone. But to the matchup itself, Bayonetta versus Mario, I'd say it's definitely in Bayonetta's favor. Like 6.45, if not maybe a little bit more. Like, that's really weird. Like a solid +1 for Bayo. The thing is, like, Mario's gonna have trouble killing Bayo because she can land with down B, and Mario's normally get their kills with up smash. So, and Bayonetta's kind of tricky. To be fair, that is Bayonetta's biggest weakness is landing, but not by much. Because for those of you who don't know, when Bayonetta uses a lot of her B moves, the more she uses, the more the landing lag she's gonna have. So Bayonettas are either just gonna land normally with all the landing lag, and you can go hit them. They're going to land with Witch Time to get rid of the landing lag, or they're going to go to the ledge, which is what the good Bayonettas are going to do. They're just going to go to the ledge. You give up stage control, but yeah, you're Bayonetta, you can fly. Like, it doesn't matter. So a common option from Bayonettas to do from the ledge is back off the ledge, jump up side B, and if you just charge and up smash the opposite direction, you can probably get it. They like to jump and up B. They like to use a lot of those side Bs to escape back from the ledge. They rarely like to use actual ledge options, like get up attack, and get up roll, and get up jump, and then they like to back off and kind of do their own thing. Oh, see what I'm saying there? This is a little bit of lag. I like what J-Rod was going for, and I'm surprised he didn't just go for random up tilts. So I'm always impressed with J-Rod. He always kind of proves me wrong. He tried to do the Zenyu where you, on fast follows, you do short up air in the nair, and then you get a re-grab. So that was really cool. He missed it because Absol had some wonky DI. Oh! A bit of a tip about Bayonetta's Smash Attacks is that they have what's called, they ignore the law of priority, and they have what's called an actual low priority. So they can clank with anything. Her smash attacks can clank with legit anything. As long as it's got a hitbox, it can clank with it.
And see, I think it makes sense because she's the only one who has like an up smash aside from Rosalina that, you know, isn't really her doing the attack.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
It doesn't. Well, I don't know if it makes sense to me. If there's a big old fist coming your way, and I kind of do fist bump it, that might be it actually. Yeah.
It's just a giant
Mario with a lot of rage on like. directly on the back. That's actually a thing. So in Smash 4, whenever you roll to the ledge, you'll actually overtake your enemy's position. And nice. J-Rod's not really adapting to that air dodge thing. He's trying to air dodge immediately. What you'll want to do is you'll want to, when you get hit by the heel slide, you'll want to smash jump instead. Or if you know you're going to get comboed, hold your jump. You don't want to air dodge immediately after the heel slide. You want to air dodge, like, wait for her follow-up afterwards. Playing a bit of neutral here, a long-range neutral, actually. A bit of fireballs, a bit of guns. Absol's being kind of tricky with canceling his guns. Oh, the combo, I don't know if there's different, I guess there's different hitboxes of forward air, because that one just kind of didn't make him go anywhere. That was weird. We got a combo. I don't think Jeremy really knows how to smash DI, because I looked at his controller earlier and he was just kind of regular DIing. So the most optimal way to smash DI, especially against Bayonetta in Smash 4, is by quarter circling. You can't C-stick DI and smash DI in this game because of the way the C-stick works in Smash Track. So you got to use quarter circles, which is one of the ways that we can pull. Ooh, Nair. If that was on stage, you could have got a tech chase, but J-Rod actually DI'd that pretty well, so he would go off stage and not really get a tech chase. I can actually see Absol tried to go for it again, but J-Rod and me actually didn't give it to him. Oh, jab mix-ups. Bayonetta's jab is really weird. It's really slow, and it goes forward, and it doesn't have a smash DI multiplier on it, so it's like, is she going to hold it? But so, like, when you're in shield, it's like, are you going to hold the jab and continue and commit all the way to jab 3? Or are you going to mix up? And now it's about, in that situation, it's about whether your opponent is going to call the mix-up or is going to call the jab 3 commitment. So, like, jabs on shields, like, you can do tricky things, but you got to start reading your opponent and seeing what they do. You know, a lot of lower-level players have kind of the same, will repeat the same habits, so watch jab habits as well. Oh my gosh! If Absol hadn't mashed so well, that's not going to be it. He's not directly against the ledge, but if he's directly against the ledge, that'll probably be it. That's how a lot of Marios are going to get their kills in this matchup, is with back throw, because grabbing is really good against Bayonetta because she's got witch time. Right. So you can just kind of grab her. You know, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, just kind of runs up. Okay. If you're so the best thing for J-Rod to do there is to throw and to mix between throwing forward and throwing down. At that point, I didn't see what happened.
Intense set. He did a reversed up smash. He just approached.
At that point, you're gonna start wanting to do a DI mix-up. So you want to mix up between. So if you think they're gonna DI in, you do to DI for forward throw, then you down throw and you get an up air. If you think they're gonna DI for the down throw, which is away, you forward throw them and you might potentially just straight up kill them with the forward throw.
Here we got a really good matchup. We got Axis. He's feeling like playing Roy today, but his Marth is untapped in Louisiana. And then we got Ringo's Mario, which, as far as I can see, yeah, he's doing really well today.
I don't know who J-Rod, I guess he's going to go for Pit. The thing about, okay, Roy does have a pretty straightforward recovery, but the thing is, it's like invincible or like armor all the way through, so like Bayonetta, you can't really mess with Roy's recovery. But I don't know, I guess it's just more of a comfortability issue, a comfortable thing. Because this was J-Rod's first main, so I'm sure it's just a comfortable, just a fact that he's just comfortable with Pit. Starting off the game, we'll see how they're going to start neutral. Coming in, a little bit of jumping.
Yeah, they will. Axis he's a very passive player. Like passive, he takes the cake for passive. He just lets things happen and flows with his hands.
He's a very reactionary-based player, so he's going to do a lot of. If you ever watch MK, it's kind of like how MKLeo plays. You just see how he's doing a lot of short hops. You know, you can't really dash. I mean, you can dash dance in this game. I do it a lot, but it's Melee and Project M's neutral is very much all about dash dancing and movement options to sneak around your opponent and try to make that opening. Where Smash 4, you don't really have movement options necessarily, so short hopping is a decent way to mask your approach. It can be beaten by just running up and up smashing, but a lot of people don't really have the guts to do that. So I like how Axis is kind of playing neutral, really passive. The thing about like a passive play is that, I mean, just like everything, there is counters to it. If you just hard rush down, you know, you're probably going to get beaten. So it's about adaptability. Roll behind. I don't really necessarily like these down throws. Yeah, he might get a little bit of combo off of. I mean, it's fine. If you DI out, you're not really getting anything. But if you if you do 4th throw, then you get tech chases, and that's what Roy's really good at is tech chasing. You do 4th throw, and if they missed a tech, you just run for an F smash. If you follow their tech with an up smash,
Dash attack could even kill.
But
this is what makes Axis such a great player. This is why maybe he feels like playing Roy today, man. Like most of the things that he does, he commits to an attack but doesn't finish it. Because Axis, this is what makes Axis such an amazing clutch player. He labs his opponent while it's happening, you know, carefree. He almost feels as if he's gonna win.
Nice,
there you go. Which is why you heard, you know, earlier about the short jumps, the short hops. He's just labbing his teammate the whole time. You know, when you play a game with Axis, you gotta instantly think for yourself. Like you're stuck in here with him. You know.
Down throw to nair. I'd really like to see a little bit more 4th throws. At low percent, you can actually get guaranteed 4th throw with the double nair. So I don't know. I interviewed an Axis for an eSport documentary I was working on, and he told me that for the season, because he managed Greninja and Marth, he told me for the season he just kind of wanted to goof around a little bit. So I'm sure he's just kind of trying new characters. And the words of the great almighty Mango. You can't. Oh, that would have been a 6-set up. Sour up air, and if they air dodge, you get a F smash. That was clean.
That was nice. That was a good punish.
He tried the great escape, but
I thought you had it.
He threw it away. Shout out to the people who get that song reference. I was just saying it earlier. Oh my gosh, that should be death.
Just let it happen.
Mango once said that you're playing your different what is Jared doing? Playing other characters in tournament. Yeah. Playing other characters in tournament, like, you're not going to be able to get your secondaries and other mains ready for tournament if you only play them in friendlies. You've got to bring them out in tournament. So, like, Mango Marth, I mean, you'll play Mango Marth against, like, Armada and Hacks Money sometimes. Same with Ally. Ally's trying to play a Diddy right now. So you got to pull them out in tournament. If you ever see like one of your friends or somebody or a top player being like, oh, that's not his main, why is he playing that character? Well, maybe he's trying to get his new character ready for tournament, because that's the only way you can get it ready for tournament is by playing it in tournament. I'm sorry I haven't been talking about the match itself a little bit. It's just my style of commentary here, folks.
Yeah, I can't think it's good either. Just listen to
Max Rage on Pit. I don't really think he can get any kind of like cheese kill. Maybe an F. Maybe an F smash like at super, like maybe like 60. I don't know. But that's what is this, by the way? Lose semis. Winners quarters.
Losers quarters.
I was about to say I'm in grands.
Losers quarters.
I don't know if J-Rod will switch. He might switch to like Mario or something. I think Mario does decently well against Roy. Mario. Oh, Meta Knight. That's actually not too bad of a counter pick. Roy may be a fast faller, but Meta Knight actually. I don't know. I feel like on paper, Roy should definitely have the better Samus. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen this.
Oh no, it's too late.
I can see Samus not doing bad here. Roy's a melee. Roy's a you know, kind of wants to get up in your face and wants to play aggressive and right in CQC. And Samus wants to keep you out. So, I mean, I can kind of see this. The way that Axis, and I definitely see what he's thinking here. It could just be a comfortability thing, but the way Axis is playing, you said it earlier, is playing a little bit passive. And a passive Samus is going to beat that. Exactly. So Axis, it looks like he's adapting well. He needs to play a little bit more aggressive, which is good. Here's the tip I always can bitch about whenever, or complain about, whenever I'm playing against the Samus, or I see somebody playing against the Samus. Not when I play against Samus, but when I see people playing against Samus, smash DI Samus's up air. That thing is so, you should never, ever get hit by Samus's full up air, unless you're like DDD, or like somebody big who can't really smash DI. If you quarter circle directly up and just smash jump, you should never get hit by the full up air. Ever. And because I've seen all these stupid Samus combos where they do like up air, up air, up air, up air, up air, up B. And I'm just like, that literally should not have worked. If you had just had any like competence in Smash DI. Yeah, exactly.
It has no property where it can bring you into the attack like a gentleman combo with Falcon.
Well, yeah, like
can't hold
so
you in.
a lot of multi-hit moves in Smash. The developers of Smash 4 did a lot of quirky things to make. Oh, that's a habit. I'm not gonna call it out, but that is a habit I just spotted. That's a lot of quirky things that they do. Jabs do a lot of quirky things, like some of them have win boxes. Not even jabs, multi-hit. Some of them have win boxes. Some of them have set knockback. they just do weird things to make multi-hit moves work in this game, and the fact that they nerf Smash DI in general. Oh, dude, can we get an F for Samus's jab? One of the worst jabs in the entire game.
Well, okay, no. Well, see, there is something
That
you
should
can
have
do.
been killed.
With the first jab of Samus.
You can do
Samus is
goofy little
neutral.
mix-ups,
Yeah.
but like Jab 2 just doesn't work.
Right, exactly.
They even patched it. They even patched it, and it still doesn't work. Oh, I like that. He's trying to catch his landing. I know there's a lot of kill opportunities that Axis was missing out on. Like he dashed straight into his. Oh my god!
See, now the neutral probably could have came in right there. The regular just one punch.
Dude, and there's actually the one thing that Axis is really good is edge guarding. He plays Marth, so he gets to like a throw. Wow, okay. If you go back and watch any of like my matches with Axis, you'll see how long he keeps me on the ledge for. He's very, very, very good at like react. Oh! He's gonna miss it. Oh no. That was actually awesome. That's actually a pretty decent shield break setup that Samus's use a lot. So they'll put the bomb at the ledge, and if you shield, same with missile. You can do missile, and Samus has a decent amount of shield break setups. Actually, he was at high percent, so all I had to do was F smash. But I guarantee, if they're at low percent, the most optimal thing to do off of a shield break is to push them to the ledge, down B to put a bomb, jump over them, and then down air them. The bomb will combo them to do a downer. You know me, I'm all about optimization. J-Rod's liking to put himself off stage, and I guess that's not really a good thing. Because Axis is so comfortable while he's ledge guarding. I see Axis doing kind of like a faux dance trot. See how stiff that is? If he were to do the actual dance trot, he'd actually be getting a lot more movement options because Roy's dance trot is actually it's one of the best dance trots in the game. He can just kind of sneak in and out. Samus is actually a very, very, very tricky lander. She's got air dodge, she's got down B, she's got up air. She's very, very, very tricky at landing. Oh, the pokes! They're just like, I'm gonna hit you, no, I'm gonna hit you, no, I'm gonna power shield. Jump over it. He tried to call the landing. Doesn't come out. How's he gonna edge guard? Short up. He's like a jumping jack. He's like Silver. Oh! Tried to run in, but got called out by a down tilt. Oh, I would have caught that landing! He did not land correctly. He could have. Oh, he faded back. Got a little scared. That guy was so
Oh man, I can imagine that was hard dropped on that one, man. That was crazy.
That must have been a misclick.
Yeah.
You didn't do that.
Who else were you considering?
You probably should have played Meta Knight or Mario.
Not Mario. Not Mario with Axis. But yeah, if you weren't comfortable in it, Samus might have been the best.
Yeah, you know, Samus was fine. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. No, that was probably your best pick. Who'd you play for the first game? Hey, yeah, it was Samus, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna start recording now. Whenever you're done, just hit like whenever we finish time.
I'll do it. Danny, I got it. I know how it works.
You want to switch? Go ahead.
Testing microphone levels. Hello, hello. No. I was looking at the bar to see how loud I need to get.
I lowered it though.
No, I know, but I'm talking about personally for my own voice. Hello, we're talking. Hello, we're talking. Hey, oh, nigga. Yes. You got it? I think I'm just gonna run for Smash Hill. Alright, Toon Link versus Lucario. This is a matchup we actually saw at Shreveport last Saturday. It's a little tricky, but geez, that was great. It's a little tricky. At low percent, just like all matchups with Lucario, at low percents, his opponent's definitely going to win, especially here with Toon Link. But once it gets a little bigger, I think Aura Sphere is going to start eating Bomb and Boomerang and stuff. So it's the thing about Lucario is you got to play a character. You have to play consistent rushdown. You can't ever let up on Lucario. Because once you do, he's going to start charging Aura, and he's just going to start winning because he wins when he loses. So, and I'm going to try to stay as professional as I can, folks. But a lot of people know that I hate this character with a passion. He's actually my least favorite character. But I'll try not to let that get in the way of professionalism. So at this point, I like the way that Lyman's playing. You just got to play. You got to play consistently aggressive on Lucario, because. And it's walking a line of being aggressive and being safe, because you mess up once, and like he's a kill percent right now. If he gets like neutral bead, that was some really bad DI on Warmonger's part. But good job from finding the kill, and now Warmonger's in a bad position because he doesn't have Aura, and now Danny can play the pace of the match however he wants. He doesn't have to play super mega ultra aggressive anymore. So good on him. Gonna come back. Up smash, very nice. Ooh, read the air dodge, but didn't get anything out of it. Yeah, see, that's when you don't have Aura, it's not really gonna do anything. Lucario players...
And it's stock down, too.
I know. A lot of Lucario players and Mewtwo players like to just... And Salmon. The people who charge big balls. They like to throw it, like, as you're landing. So... Oh, that bomb actually saved him.
Came real clutch.
Holy crap. Fun fact, Lucario actually gets better Aura when he's down to stock. He tried to power shield that. I actually heard his R button click. But fun fact, there's actually a 7-frame input delay in Smash 4, so you gotta watch out for that. Now Lyman needs to go back to playing super mega ultra aggressive. Oh my goodness, that was 2 missed opportunities. See, there's actually a habit I hear that Warmonger has. They both have headphones on, so I can say it without coaching. Anytime he's under pressure, he kind of rolls behind him. So like he throws a bomb on him,
right?
And instead of like jumping and catching it, or just kind of maybe like just sitting still and throwing an attack, he always does the cross-up roll. So that's something good DI that time. That Lyman actually might just be saving, or he hasn't picked onto yet. And that's the thing about conditioning. You can save reads. So let's say you have that read, and you know, see right there. Yeah, see how you know every... He threw a down smash, so he probably knew he was going to roll. You can hold reads and save it for when you need it. So like you don't necessarily... Like you see that someone has a roll habit, you don't necessarily always have to go punish it. Right. You can wait until you need it.
Yeah. Because you make him feel safe, so therefore you're conditioning the option itself.
That happened with me and Absol one time. He let me do drop down, jump back up, air dodge at least like the whole match. Yeah. And at the last stock, super high percent, he just turns around and does an up smash. I'm like, oh god. Alright, back to it. Oh, they both ran up and just kind of... sorry about that, folks. Oh wow, that's some balls on Warmonger. Caught a landing. F-kill. There's actually a meme about like, oh, he caught the roll again, but he did. Well, he called it out, but he didn't catch it. That's a thing about when you're scared. You know, sometimes you like to roll, but you really gotta watch out. Spot dodging is not really gonna be, unless it's like at super high percent. I'm not really gonna recommend spot dodging in this matchup because Aura Sphere is gonna go through spot dodge. Oh, he read the roll but didn't get the punish. There you go. He's reading a lot of defensive habits here. And he needs to continue to play aggressive. Oh, I like how he kind of weaved back in with the bomb. Very, very nice. He's playing aggressive, but he's playing it kind of in a way that... Oh! He's playing it in kind of a way that's like, it's a little bit passive. Oh. Double power shield and a down smash, that really sucks. Lyman needs to get this stock off now. And I think Warmonger may have adapted to the rolls. We'll see if he did, but a fun fact about Lucario actually has one of the better rolls.
Yeah, see now, I'd like to say that maybe Toon Link's playing around here with Warmonger because there are just things that his Lucario is just not utilizing, like the frame traps, like that right there. He could have done a pivot grab.
Well, he's new to Lucario.
Oh, see, yeah, I figured as much.
Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to get a frame trap. Wow.
Figured as
Lyman needs to get this stock off him now. See, it's fine if you kind of want to hold shield because at this percent, not really, because Lucario's side B can just freaking kill you.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a lot more of that from Warmonger. Oh man, this is so bad. He needs to get the stock off. He's looking for a bomb fair. There you go.
There it is.
Good condition. Warmonger's not really. Warmonger might just be like, I don't know, some crazy mind game, but probably not. On throw. Oh, nice. That's a really good. If they air dodge, you get a free up. Nice.
Oh, what a good.
Oh, I actually like the get up attack. He caught Lyman being a little bit too over aggressive, which he should be to play the matchup correctly. Nice. He threw. That was such an awesome ledge trap. He threw the bomb directly up, so he'd cover regular get up and just like the normal get ups. And then he threw a boomerang that's just add extra pressure. I really like that. He's in a bad spot. He's got a lot of rage. That doesn't really mean anything because. I mean, oh my gosh, it does mean something now. This is 70%. If he gets a forward air, he dies. Oh my gosh, he's trying to two-frame him. Oh! Wow, good freaking stuff from Lyman. He didn't waver. He didn't waver at all. Good stuff. Dude, good job. F1.
I did. He wanted to fix the guilty gear bracket.
Fix?
Right, like not fix, but like the score. Sorry. Yeah.
Report is the word you're looking for here.
You bodied him that many times?
You're out.
See ya, my man.
Thanks for coming, man.
Wait, who did Devin lose to?
You?
Wait, who?
He's in losers finals.
Who did Axis lose to?
You? Right?
No, it was somebody else. It was the
in
guy
losers.
after.
Why isn't it Axis in losers finals?
Who'd you lose to?
And?
Oh, y'all two players.
Shut up!
Oh, you sent him to losers, right?
No.
No, I was thinking that he was out of the tournament. Calm down.
Oh, okay.
What's the problem with this?
It's Garrett.
This one? No, this one? No, wait. Striker, what was your set?
0-2. Striker lost.
Star Cutter and Talon!
Tino!
Me and you are about to play.
Hey, if you had an extra USB port, you could use my webcam too. But sadly, you do not.
Yeah. Like if I didn't have to record straight to my thing, I could have. But alright. I'm glad you got that far. Your Lucario is really good.
Good luck, Danny.
Is it recording? Is it recording?
Yeah. You lost it? Davison versus Urine Fairy.
Oh, whoa, he's back. Alright, we're starting the match. Toon Link versus Roy. Axis versus Lyman.
This is a really good match right here.
I don't think I've ever even seen this matchup. I feel like since Roy's a fast faller, he's going to be susceptible to the like up tilt, combos from Toon Link. I feel like he's going to kind of have a hard time getting in against Toon Link. But with the pressure and like kind of just like player presence that Axis has, I feel like it'll probably put it around even just for right now. But Danny's kind of playing on fire today, so we'll see. He'll probably definitely get a lot of combos off. Now that I think about it, this matchup probably is way harder in Toon Link's favor because Toon Link's floaty and like he slips out of combos really easy, and Roy likes that stuff. Doesn't like that stuff, excuse me. Oh, cut the roll in. That was rather clean.
Yeah, like you said, if Danny, you know, and his Toon Link is on fire today, then maybe it'll awaken Axis today, and maybe his movement options really will come in because that's when Axis becomes Axis.
Yeah, that's always such a hard pressure. There's a bomb just directly in front of you, and Toon Link has all the stage control, so it's like, how am I going to get out of this situation? Do I jump? Do I hang and shield? Do I try to grab it? And at those points, very nice. At those points, that's when you need to start picking your opponent apart, is when you start pressuring them. Applying pressure is just such a pivotal key for any conditioning tool for any esports. Oh my god.
Oh, that was crazy.
You know what he's trying to do? He's trying to do a footstool there.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I actually looked away for a second. When I looked back, he just did a dare.
Because Roy's a fast faller.
Right.
He's got to run it in. This is fine as long as it's working. Oh, he tried the 1 second. For those of you who don't know, regular Get Up has 1 frame of vulnerability between vulnerability and buffer and shield. So if you buffer shield, then it's a 1 frame punish. Up tilt to back air, not bad. This ain't brawl, so he doesn't get like 3 back airs, but you know, we good. Oh, here's the thing about the links in just about any Smash game. You need to like start reading their bomb pull habits. So watch, if you think they're gonna pull a bomb, they're gonna be in lag for a little bit. I've actually won a match versus Danny because I knew he was gonna pull a bomb, so I just ran up and I beat him for it.
That's interesting feat. See, and Axis can really take advantage of that just because of how fast Roy is.
Yeah, Roy's pretty fast. Ooh, that would have been...
Maybe you're right. Maybe he doesn't know how to dance chop, but
he doesn't know how to dance chop.
His movements, I don't know, man. They're crazy when he plays Greninja.
Well, Greninja's movement, you can see, speaking of that, you can see a lot of the Greninja in his Roy. Greninja's a frog. He likes to, good DI. Yes. He likes to hippity-hoppity and jump around. Nice roll weave. He likes to jump around. Frogger's a very jumpy guy. So, Greninja has such an explosive like Y-axis movement, if that makes any sense. He's got a very explosive vertical.
He's really fast, and when he moves up and down,
he's very, very explosive. So Axis is kind of like still transition that into.
Isn't Greninja the second highest jumper?
I think so. Oh, with Falco.
Maybe that's what they take into account when it comes to you know, best jump in the game.
He's Axis is trying to play a little bit of rushdown. Nice frame trap. Axis is trying to play a little bit of rushdown, but he's doing a good job of kind of keeping it out, way bouncing the boomerang, weaving in and out with bow, using bomb to create pressure. The thing about pulling bomb is, once you pull that bomb, it's kind of like pulling a banana. You're committing. So if you pull a bomb like right in front of someone, you should get punished. So same thing with getting Pikmin off of you. You need to give up stage control if you want to get your resource. See what I mean about Toon Link being slippery? He just got out of that side B. That's gonna get punished for the...
See, and here's what's so sweet about Axis. You know, once he gains the lead, he almost instantly recognizes it. And he doesn't go in and waste the time and just allow everything to happen passive-like. If anything, he forces a reaction because of the percentage, what's the word? Because of how much in the lead that he is.
How's he gonna edge guard? Oh, I love the way that Lyman got up throw, actually, could have done something, or back throw. I like the way that he got back to legs. He dropped back, jumped back up, and threw a bomb. That was really crispy. Ooh,
yeah.
I think Lyman has an active read on his hands, because he's gotten 2 kills with that, where he threw a bomb and then forced them to
up smash,
forced them to roll, and then he got a smash kill off of that. So good job on Danny, but also good job on Axis. The thing about Roy's up smash is that it has a lingering hitbox on it. So it's got a lingering hitbox on it, so you can actually catch air dodges.
What again?
Oh, up tilt, nice. Roy's up smash is only gonna hit box.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can sometimes catch her ledges. I think, also a good tip for if Roy's pressuring your shield, don't try to pressure the immediate thing he does. So like if he does a jab on your shield, wait until he does something afterwards. So like jab, jab, and then drop shield and punish, or like jab, F tilt, and then do something and punish. Normally the first thing is probably going to be safe on shield. Ooh, nice power shield. Good DI. How's he gonna? Oh my goodness. Try to back air him. That's not really going to work against Roy because he's basically invincible his whole way through. Oh, wow, that's some really nasty ledge pressure. Very nasty ledge pressure. That might be it.
Damn, man, he went actually really far.
Dang, Lyman's doing a freaking good job. That's it? Nice. Devin, you're up.
Press F1. Reported.
Flop, you're stuck in friendlies.
Fuck Axis, this guy moves away from the TV and he's carrying a controller in one hand and a My Little Pony in the other. You will never stop surprising me. Okay? That's Applejack. Wait, what? Applejack? Exactly, yes.
What's wrong with you?
You just moved and then here you are just holding it.
Yeah. What? Hi.
Okay. What is it? Friendly soon? What? Friendly soon?
Yeah, I can get a couple.
You ever watch The League? The League. It's about fantasy football.
What about League?
The League.
What about the League?
It's a TV show about fantasy football.
Oh,
No?
I've never heard of it.
Axis and AJ? No. I mean, no, Ram.
Devin, Daddy.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Alright, we got Lyman, who's kind of tearing through losers right now, versus EJ. For those of you who don't know, EJ is a Bowser main,
Okay, yeah, there
but he's playing random this season.
That's crazy, actually. Okay, so I just noticed something, including myself. None of the NOLA Smashes played their mains today. Axis played Roy.
They're not doing it really at all this season, except for the tech sponsor tournaments.
Ah, interesting. I didn't even get the memo of the meta, and I'm still going along with it. Oh my god.
We got DK. I highly expect. Here's the thing. Devin actually plays this character in. Hey. Devin actually plays this character in doubles, so he's pretty familiar with it. But for those of you who don't know, Toon Link versus Donkey Kong is actually one of the worst. No way. Okay, I was about to say. Toon Link versus Donkey Kong is one of the worst matchups in the game for Donkey Kong, because Toon Link actually has the smallest ding dong percent. It's 3%. And if he's in ding dong percent, he can just throw a bomb at himself and get it out and be out of it. So honestly, Toon Link is never ever going to be ding donged. Like realistically, that might be it. No. So what Donkey Kong should do, instead of saving their up air for the ding dong kill, they should just be kind of like using it. You know, just let me just swing up air because it's invincible. Life throw maybe? No, I don't think he really knew what to do there. I think the best thing to do would be to cargo him and then down throw him off stage to get stage control. Oh wow, he popped out of it. This is like both of them are gonna have to get a read. Also, it's just hard. Not even just because of the ding dong stuff. It's actually, you know what would have killed there if he had ran off stage and done down throw into the boss.
That's what he's been trying to actually do this whole time. But
he was directly on the ledge. It would have worked. It doesn't matter how fast you're mashing with that percent. Oh, he had a bomb. That's the thing. Bomb can get Bomb can get him out of a lot of grab situations. And Donkey Kong has kind of a hard time approaching. And think about who he's playing against. Toon Link, where he's just like there's crap flying in his face all the time. This matchup is bad for just so many different reasons. Oh, I like he dropped down, smash DI out, please. How he kind of came back to the ledge with a with a line. That was a little tricky. It was like, hey, I have no fear. When someone does something fearless, you're kind of like, oh wait, what are they doing? And you just kind of get distracted. Oh my god. I think he expected a spot dodge because Lyman kind of has a little bit of a spot dodge. That's not it. I highly doubt he'll get ding dong this entire set. This entire game, actually.
You gotta remember, you just played random.
Yeah, that's why I said game.
I got a question. That just sparked a question. If someone's playing random in tournament, should you ask, like, do they go back to that same character or do they stay random? Because you're technically also like, yeah, you can possibly counter pick with the random. So that's,
Ooh, he doesn't have a jump. Oh, he caught.
That was
Fun
weird.
fact: you can catch two things about so you can catch items while teching, and a Donkey Kong actually does like extra damage with throwing items because Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, he's going deep.
Got it.
Oh, he scared him.
Aw.
He scared him, and wow. That's I don't know if you ever watched Ally vs. Nairo at I can't remember which tournament it was at, but sometimes just being a presence, just going out there, not even throwing a hitbox, just going out there and just being in front of them will scare them and be going so far up they can't recover, which is kind of what Devin did there.
Oh, okay, so he's sticking with the random, like as if it were a fighter.
He's been doing it all since the season started. Lucas,
sick of
another
it.
character that EJ actually kind of secondaries. So and
Oh, this is gonna be a great ditto, you know, with the Zaire and the boomerang that Lucas has. It's just, you know, Ness is all around a great player.
what are you talking about?
I'm talking about this, like EJ Shulk. It goes crazy.
I hate you.
He looked me dead in the eye. I hate you.
Tag. Oh, he actually expected a tech in, but that's kind of a little tricky thing about Pick and Fire. You might be able to jump it sometimes, but if you're feeling safe, wow. Instead of teching or jumping, he used neutral B to land. That was cool. If anyone's going to be good at, tricky. It's always so tricky when you have a bomb just bouncing right in front of you. Yeah, I was expecting a double forward there. Wow, good DI.
Yeah, really good DI.
Gonna go off in there? No. Oh, he's so tricky.
Now, okay,
Smash.
just like we saw in the last game, you can never count EJ out, and that's his gimmick, just like Axis with always being able to counter a game and just
That might be it.
turn it over. You know, with EJ, you can never stop, you know, going head up with him because he's just not, you can't count him out to the game till...
Oh my gosh, that was a sick defensive string that there was no defensive options that were used in that defensive string. It was all movement. Up throw, okay. Fun fact, Lucas actually, all of Lucas's throws kill. His up throw kills, his back throw kills, his forward throw kill, and his down throw is a kill confirm into up air. So don't get grabbed by Lucas.
Yeah, I was actually about to ask.
That might be it.
There it is.
That's a scary little boy.
And like I said, never count out EJ. But I mean, I still have, you know, my favorite.
Oh my god!
I don't know why I said it though.
Is that it? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's not it. Yeah.
3. That's
They got
5 out of 10.
That was probably a misclick.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Could have got him too. Did you think you were playing somebody else? What? Did you think you were playing somebody else? Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, I see what he was going for, but
The disrespect.
well, he didn't take into mind that he only had it in stock.
Same bad FD. Let's go cheese.
Okay, wait a second now. EJ, I have seen EJ Zelda in a money match, and this is around. He was near Nola Essential.
I think this matchup actually isn't really that bad. You got Neutral B, which is invincible, and it blocks projectiles. So Toon Link's not really gonna have the easiest time getting in. They're both kind of light. The matchup honestly probably isn't even that bad. EJ kind of looked out here.
Yeah, Danny's just gonna have to calm things down right here.
I'd like to see Lyman play a little bit more. I like that. So a lot of lower level Toon Links would have back thrown there just to get him off stage. But down throw actually sends you behind, and with that he gets to save back throw so he doesn't scale it. So he uses down throw. I like that a lot. You can smash the eyes Zelda's moves, but you can't smash the eye out of them. So since they're multi-hit moves, what you want to do is smash the eye away from the what's it called? The blast zone. So instead of just dying, you'll be like
Right.
so you'll give yourself a little bit of room. Oh, he's waiting for an air dodge, but Devin really didn't give it to him. How's he gonna edge guard? Oh, that was kind of crispy. Yeah,
was
that's
just-
tricky.
man.
That's very, very tricky.
Man.
When someone short hops right in front of you, it's just kind of like, what are they going to do?
They're
And if you try to trade with it, I don't know, I feel like Toon Link actually could have traded with it because he's got a sword.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'd very much like to see a lot more sword play from Lyman. Not F smashes, but like a lot of spaced fair. Because, wow, he's insane. Because that should be death. What the heck?
Oh, it saved him. The
Please,
Dia.
please.
Oh, again!
Literally all he has to do is up smash.
Oh man, he's getting impatient
This
now.
is really, really scary.
Very.
Up smash. Literally just up smash. Toon Link's fast.
Oh,
There we go, finally. And I actually saw Devin trying to smash the guy there. You can't really smash the guy in this game. I've actually tried it. I've labbed it. You cannot smash the guy with forward smash in this game.
Oh, okay.
You can smash the bombs though, and if you smash the bombs, you'll get a little bit further away from it, and sometimes the teammates will miss the follow-up.
So not in Toon Link's favor.
Oh, good DI. That actually would have killed him. That would have killed him.
Yeah. I believe it.
Like I said, what I was trying to say earlier is I'd like to see a lot more sword play, so like space forward air, because bombs and arrows boomerang isn't really gonna do too much in this matchup because of neutral B.
Yeah, just by pressing neutral B, you just give yourself a disadvantage. But leaving out those projectiles on the match, I think now for Zelda, he's using them as a zoning option. So he's not even trying to hit them. He's just laying out hitboxes so that he can get
making
in.
traps.
Right, yeah.
Oh! He was trying to.
Look at the face.
That sucks.
That's the face of despair. That's the face of pain. Someone give Danny a hug. Soft spot. Oh, poor guy. Played random. Every single game, he basically got a counter pick against his team.
Oh my god!
Yeah, dude. That is the face of this man. Dude. Man. I don't have money. How can you money match somebody with no money?
I had $1. I remember I was gonna dollar money match his controller.
You alright?
Yeah. That's what you want, dude. I got it all on camera too. So.
Press F1. Press F1. It's not last time I did that, it crashed the program.
Can you record or don't worry about it? Oh, yeah.
Me record? You guys are good.
Yeah, you record. Okay. Let's just one.
Alright, Lyman here. After being fucked over in losers finals, I don't care esports or not. that was disgusting. Grand finals, game 1 with Ransor and EJ. EJ has been going random all day. Ransor cannot counterpick that because he loves counterpicking, so his go-to character is Mario. So far, it looks like Ram is doing pretty decently. Last TC, it was also the same way. EJ went random, and he made it to game 9. So let's see how it goes this time.
Oh man. Now I kind of see why you let people who PR don't commentate, because usually he and I was really scoping out y'all's game last set, and it was just I was talking all this crap about EJ, and he was talking hype crap about you, and we were going at it. And he was just talking the matchup, man. I told him never count out EJ. He just keeps playing to the end.
Yeah, like EJ,
With
he's
the smile
amazing.
on his face.
He's amazing.
Yeah. He tends to surprise you. That's just his gimmick, like with Axis.
Yeah. Him and Axis they're both from Slidell. They're both around Slidell, and they're both really awesome guys. Rip.
Yeah, he lost his jump on that one. He didn't even realize it. Nobody realized it.
All right, back to even games.
No.
Oh
Help
no.
him up, EJ. Help him up.
No. Not like this.
Oh man. Okay. Okay, so EJ, man, I just got PTSD looking at this, man. Oh gosh, there's so many things I want to say. I just don't know how to get it out, man.
Okay, like one thing about EJ in general, he can play any character. Like he's trying to get random on PR this season, and it looks like he's doing it pretty well.
Well, relatively speaking, you know, everybody can learn a character, but EJ, man,
He has the fundamentals. He knows like random setups for certain characters.
Exactly,
you know,
exactly.
like he doesn't know the character completely well, but the one thing he does know, he can do it really well.
Which is why, you know, on the first set of last game, oh no, the first game of last set, when he played Donkey Kong against you, you know, that was a really good match because it brought a lot of similarities between his main, Bowser, and Donkey Kong.
And then,
I can't
wow,
say,
he got the upbeat kill.
That was really nice. I can't say I saw it from the beginning, but I just knew it was going to be a really good match.
And the other thing is, he plays, whenever he plays with Jose in doubles, they always go double DK. So he does know DK really well. And that was a fun game, but, well.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those things where EJ has more joy playing Donkey Kong than he does Bowser, but he's so much better at Bowser.
Yes, yes.
Because a lot of people saying that the thing with DK is he just has really overpowered options.
But it's not true because his neutral game is just horrible. Like, did you see how much I was comboing him?
You're not winning as DK unless you're aggressive. And once you get those options in, there's no getting out. Which is why EJ loves having so much fun.
Yeah.
All around, he's just that was a really good read.
Oh my god.
All around, he's just a very aggressive player, but he just does it so well that you can't even recognize it as aggressive. I just realized that.
See, that's one thing about commentating. You start to learn people.
Interesting.
Yep. Devin has a little bit of ZSS experience, like playing as him, or as her, and against her.
Yeah, Metroid's a girl. Oh, I was the down B.
Yeah.
I think he even wanted it.
Ooh.
Now that was really slick of that dash attack to come out.
Yeah, I was about to say Ram is fishing for that.
That right there is EJ's downfall. He always sets up for mostly kill attacks. Like even at low percent, he'll set up to gimp you even. And which is why he's so great with Bowser, because he'll just choose the fastest option if he's in a ruse.
Yeah.
Like just right there. If he mains ZSS, I would have expected, like me, I main ZSS, I would expect an up B, but like I said, he was setting up for the kill, which is very respectable.
Yep.
I just want to see this coring though, man. I've never seen this guy's coring.
He does play Corn pretty well too. I mean, I can't even say he doesn't play a character well.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure it was last year, at like one of the earlier TCs, we had a friendly match. He tuning dittoed me, and he still won. And he didn't know how to jump cancel or like any of the things.
Technicalities.
You know? Yeah.
Of Smash.
Yeah.
See, and that just sparks, you know, the grand question for EJ. What makes you such a great player? What makes you learn everybody so much? Because, you know, you gotta have that almost trick.
Yeah.
You gotta have that one person where you pick on random and you're like, oh, not this again.
Yep.
So
if he's this confident going random the whole season, then like that just says something about him as a player.
Exactly.
Not a character.
In the game. He is a fighter.
Yeah,
he is random.
Yeah, we're gonna name random EJ if he gets one on the PR this season.
And the mods.
I like how he went random and he still got female porn too. So that just says how much everyone despises male porn.
Exactly. Now, I bet if he would have picked random and got Robin, he would have got female Robin also.
Exactly.
I bet if he would have picked random and got Metroid, he would have got male Metroid. I was talking about the Lucas matchup. Ooh, I didn't get to see that. That looks crisp.
He just missed one up air and like read the air dodge with another one, but it was kind of bad DI too. So.
Oh yeah, dude, I made Ram cringe last game because when he went Lucas, when EJ went Lucas, I just started sprouting everybody's name. I was like, yeah, man, this Shulk matchup right here is crazy. He's like, I hate you. You're looking straight in the eye, dog. It's crazy.
Okay, but why is it that the 3 characters that he got in my set with him last set, no, like not all counter me, but are all characters that he does play in friendly a lot. Like he plays Lucas a lot, and then he also plays Zelda a pretty decent amount too.
When the Zelda came in, I also got PTSD.
Yeah, like every character that he played was a character he played against me a lot already. So
how well? Okay, rank your last games real quick from last set. Which one was the hardest for you?
The hardest?
Was it against his Donkey Kong?
I feel like it was, just because like I don't have a problem against DKs, but like the DKs here are very good, and like.
So like I'm gonna try to get these thoughts out as fast as possible.
Alright.
So like think of any gimmick with Corn. What is Corn's best gimmick? And
best gimmick?
Yeah, because I've actually seen him utilize quite a bit. If he's not dash attacking, you know, he's approaching with the forward B. So what makes with his game against you with Lucas, that's the prime example of everything, man. He got you to high percent the best he could, and then he grabbed you and that was over for you.
Yeah.
He has an objective for every single character that he goes up against and that he plays with at the same time.
Like, EJ, he's just on another level than the rest of us, honestly. Like, I'd honestly like to see him play in a traditional fighter just to see how well he does with just fundamentals, you know? Because that's all it is here, it's fundamentals.
Another question that I asked when you were playing was, how does one go about playing random? Like, do you ask if he's switching?
Yeah.
Or, like, is random the character?
See, that's the thing. Like, because I knew he was gonna go random, we just kept hitting start. Okay, so this is Greninja. I don't think I've actually ever seen him play Greninja, but he knows. He plays against Axis. Yeah, so he'll figure it out. Hopefully. Oh
figuring
no.
It out right now. He's figuring out the misclicks, everything.
Oh, okay.
That's very respectable.
Gentlemen.
Yeah. Okay, they're just going at it.
Here we go. Yeah.
There you go. He's already showing that he's played against Axis' Greninja. But it's Wispy.
Like, I think this is the best character he's got so far. Definitely his best so far.
In this set?
Yeah, definitely his best.
Interesting.
In case you didn't know.
No, I didn't.
Ooh, try to get that one frame. Yeah. Ooh. I was expecting the fair.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Ram, if you can't counter pick, he'll just go Mario because he's like the jack of all trades. So that's him. Ooh.
What was EJ planning with that one right there? That's what I want to know. It's just something else. I'm telling you right now, he can get too stocked in a game. He can get bodied by anybody and still have a smile on his face, man.
That's the kind of guy he is.
Now,
he tried to do something real there.
Was he saved by the end lag of that up B when the landing happens?
Well, quick grand finals, everybody.
That's grand?
Yeah, that was grand. That's TC15. What? No. Yeah, friendlies are open. But congratulations, Remthor. You won TC15. You get 2 Pokemon mugs.
Those aren't mugs. I don't think you know what a mug is, Danny.
Give me one.
Anyways, this is Lyman, the TO. Peace out, everyone.
Is it gonna be rude? End the tournament.
End tournament.
Is it gonna be rude if I say he wants to money match me for these? Hey! I'll money match me.
Whoever beats me in Smash 4 gets one of these.
I want it. I got it.
Yo, I finally.
Oh my gosh, look at them. They're all lining up to get bodied.